not the kind of flying I do normally. If I was gonna go cross country and trim out, try to cover some distance, I'd elect to do it with the Moster. I'm flying a little higher than I normally do around here because it's early morning. Airport's in clear view, so I can see anybody takes off there. Gaggles on. See what happens. It's annoying every minute like I got it set up for. But like I've told you before, I have an airport right there. Even a little Cessna could be here in a minute. Also, I have, this is a MOA. Those little jets can be from Columbus up here, 3 minutes flat. I'd like to know about that. All right, let's see if we're still having issues with our motor. Well, we're still not quite max RPM, but we're pretty close. Like I said, that could be a rich high-speed jet setting. I don't know. She does burn a little more fuel than you would think an Atom should. Don't know what happened this morning. But we won't get too far away from home today. You go out the end of this peninsula out here, there's no houses on this side. Go out the end of this peninsula, it'd be one heck of a walk back here. Yeah. Not to mention that farmer. I don't think he appreciates me out here in his field. His son was out here, I think son or grandson one day. I had an engine out. And I landed down here. He was out here, a four-wheeler, gave me a hand. Now my app said it's supposed to be a little gusty on the ground in about an hour. Look at all those houses over there. Used to not be any over there. I suppose if you're a farmer and you own all of that, you take a look at that little strip along the river and you think, well, there's $1 million right there I can just put in my pocket. Won't really affect my farming that much. Pretty easy decision. Would be for me. Well, we're going to turn around and go back here in a minute. I'm not going to go any place I don't have a good landing zone. This motor behaving the way it has. Need a good LZ today. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but I'm listening to an old Elton John album. Not real sure exactly where I got it from, but I haven't heard it in 40 years. Yeah, I believe if I was towing that little boat, I'd be moving here pretty quick. If I'm dead in the water, I'd be paddling. town as we're going to get. Because we're not going to fly over these houses. And there's no safe place to pick your way through. There are lots of places you could land down here if you had to. It's not a good idea. We could cross the river. We could grab a little more altitude. Just don't trust this motor today. I don't usually cross the river. Maybe we will today. I don't know. There's clouds over there. See how that stuff is dropping down? My wife and I are going to go to the flea market this morning. Little town just across the river. It's on the other side of the bridge here called Paramotor. Kind of their claim to fame over there is right over there is the flea market. No idea how long we've been flying, probably 30-40 minutes. We get over these fields and I want to do something about this music. I can't stand listening to music when I'm flying. I ain't never done it much. Turned it on when I was trying to turn on the gaggle and didn't realize that it was going to play all through this flight. And I don't like it. Not to mention this isn't the best flying music I ever heard. I don't have a tether on my phone. Let me get the throttle back. Oh, this arthritis in my fingers is just awful. You understand that stuff when you're younger. And then you get old and you get it, and everything starts to fall apart. Then you remember, you start to understand why all them old people you do are constantly talking about their aches and pains and doctors and medical appointments and medicine. I remember thinking that, man, they don't talk about nothing except that stuff. Now I know why.